Pronunciation of English vowel sounds. Lesson 4. Central Vowels. Part 1. Note, this is a lesson in 2 parts. Hello everyone. It's time to talk about central vowels. Not all teachers agree on what the central vowels are. In this series, I choose to present 3 central vowel sounds. They are ah. Let me give you some keywords. Fur, cup, pot, The central vowels are called central for a reason. The position of our lips and the position of our tongue are different from the positions needed to make front vowels and back vowels. Let's talk about the lips. To make front vowels, our lips are generally spread. E. To make back vowels, our lips are generally rounded. Oo. For central vowel sounds, our lips are more neutral. The position is somewhere in between the position needed for front and back vowels. Watch and listen as I say these central vowel sounds. Ah. Ah. As for the position of the tongue to make central vowel sounds, I can at least tell you that it's neither very pushed forward, as we do for front vowels, or very pulled back, as we do for back vowels. In the case of 2 central vowel sounds, ah and ah, the tongue is more central. In the case of there's a very unique position, and I'll explain in detail the exact position your tongue needs to take for Just as we did for front vowels and back vowels, we can talk about our mouth being more closed or more open when we say central vowel sounds. You'll see that as we say our mouth is more closed. It opens a bit more, and then for ah, it's very open. Now let's talk about each central vowel sound and how to make it. Let's start with the sound ah, as in cup, cup, It's a very short sound and also a very relaxed sound. If you were to hold this sound out, it becomes the sound we make when we're thinking aloud, when we don't know what to say. But most often we make it a short sound. Our lips are neutral, our tongue is relaxed. If you're aware of other phonetic symbols, you've probably seen this. In my opinion, these 2 symbols represent the same sound. I think that we have the 2 symbols to show a stressed and unstressed sound. For example, in the word cup, is stressed, cup. In the word about, the stress is on the 2nd syllable. But In the first syllable, we have a. So in my opinion, cup, about, it's the same sound here and here. So I find it simpler to only list one symbol. Let's review how we make the in cup. Relax your lips. Open your mouth a little. Keep your tongue in a middle position, not high or low. And remember, is a short sound. This sound, can be spelled different ways. Here are some of them. Now listen and repeat. Cup, love, the, does. The next vowel sound is ah, as in pot, pot, This is a very long vowel sound. It's much longer than It's a very open sound as well. My lips are relaxed, but my mouth is in a very open position. My tongue is low inside my mouth, low and a bit forward, so that the tip does touch the back of my bottom front teeth, like that. This could be the sound that someone says when they relax, and it's oh so nice. Or it could be the sound someone makes when they finally realize or discover something. Let's review how we make the sound. Relax your lips. Open your mouth wide. Keep your tongue low and centered, but with the tip touching the back of your bottom front teeth. And remember, is a long sound. Note the different spellings can have. And now listen and repeat. Pot, lock, stop, watch, water, father. Please remember what I told you about regional accents. In the United States, not all speakers make a difference between these two vowel sounds. There can be a difference. The difference is recognized in dictionaries, but many speakers don't make this difference in their own speech. If there is a difference, then there are two things that are probably being done. First, the lips are being rounded to make this sound. The lips are more neutral to make this sound. Aw. And the tongue is in a different position. Here, the tongue is pulled back so that the highest point is in the back. And here, the tongue is flat and a bit forward. So this is and this is ah. Let me try to demonstrate the variations of and Look at the first sentence, and I'll read it so that the words in blue all have the sound. I washed the coffee pot. Pa. Washed coffee pot. I washed the coffee pot. Now I'll read it again, but I'll change one word so that it has the sound. Try to tell which one it is. I washed the coffee pot. Could you hear it? Washed, coffee, pot. Ka, pa. Do you hear that I changed coffee to coffee? Now listen to the second sentence. Of the three words in blue, which two have the sound ah and which one has ah? The dog put its paws on the cot. Dog, paws, cot. The dog put its paws on the cot. The last central vowel sound is as in fur, fur, This is a very closed sound. Is a high vowel, so our mouth is very closed and our tongue is generally in a high position. There's one important difference though. For most vowels, the tip of our tongue is down and close to, if not touching, the back of our bottom front teeth. For the tip of our tongue is actually curled backward, and as it curls back, the central part of our tongue goes up. There's a difference between central and back. For back vowels, the highest point is the back of our tongue. Oo. When I say the central part is going up because the tip is curling back. There's some tension in my tongue when I say because there's curling and there's rising here in the central part of my tongue. And watch the position of my lips. Compare to other high vowel sounds. E and oo are also high vowels. Watch and listen. E, oo. E, oo. E, oo. My lips are more neutral for They are slightly rounded, but they're more neutral compared to oo. E, oo. Let's review how we make the sound. Open your mouth only a little. Round your lips slightly. Keep your tongue in a high position, but do not let it touch the roof of your mouth. Curl the tip back and make the center rise. This is a tense position for the tongue. And remember, is a long sound. The sound can be spelled different ways. These are some of them. Now listen and repeat after me. Fur, work, learn, her, bird, journey. This is the end of part 1. Before you go on to part 2, remember additional practice is available at EnglishCafe.com. Follow the direct link listed in the video description.